Hi and welcome to an Adlizard training video on this is the basics of metadata. I wanted to start with just a plain old Adlizard document. You'll see here that I have some text, some red text at the start, then some plain text before finishing with a bold word. And this is just normal text. Here's my tags. The red text tag controls the next few words. The plain text tag is here and the bold text is here. So normally in Adlizard we would of course change this word before going for a while. We'd save this and build it here. Of course the word would then change, but what we're trying to do is extract here the style from the content, so we can push the content into metadata, meaning that at the end of the day, we can change the content without worrying about the style. So better to show you than to keep explaining. I'm going to make some tags here, some metadata tags. The first one here, whenever we make a metadata tag, we put it in these curly braces. So we put the curly brackets like this, and inside here I'm going to reference the doc metadata, by saying doc dot and then the metadata field. Now we haven't made the metadata fields yet, so I'm just going to make the names, and we'll say doc.red, and then I'll replace the body text, the entire body text, with another reference to a tag. So we're going to put in here doc.body and close the metadata tag. Finally, my bold word, I'll leave the exclamation point there, but I'm going to change the word itself to doc.bold. So those tags could be anything, the bold and the body and the red, but they're all going to be referenced eventually from the doc object. So I'm going to save this and build it. You're going to see those tags explicitly appear here. Okay. So the idea is now that we have extracted what potentially could be form data or XML data feeding into an Adlizard system and provided some placeholders for that material. So I'm going to choose to just visit another Adlizard tab here, and I'm going to now set up the metadata on the doc object. My doc is right down here in the test client inside my prototypes folder, and there's my doc. I've got a metadata button over here. So this is a manual example, so I'm going to manually set up my fields. All I need to do is to put in red, and it's a text field, so I add that metadata field. It's now at the bottom here. This red text can be the content, and update. So I'm going to make two more. I need a bold, and I'll add that, and I'll call this last word, and update that. And finally I need my body, and I'll add the tag and then provide some content, all the text in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to save that. Because back in my document here I'm referencing the doc object and then the tag name, if those names match up, if the engine references the doc object and finds a text metadata field with the name red, it will insert that text right here in the document. So it should be just a matter of, with now having saved these metadata tags and the content, it should just be a matter of building the document to see the results. So let's try. And there we go. So regardless of what we do on the metadata side, every time this changes, so I'm going to put in here the start. I'm going to change the start, the red tag to the word start, and update it. You can do this with using any means possible, just via an update to the database table for metadata. Every time the doc is built, the tag ensures that the content is updated. And that's the basics of metadata for text. Stay tuned for another training video from Adlizard very soon. Bye bye.